What's good, fam? Y'all good? Y'all good? Hey, so I'm back. Y'all miss me? Bro, I know it's been a minute. I'm just so glad to be back. You know, like, the whole setup is different now. How y'all like it? Look clean? Alright. It's kind of messed up how I just left y'all hanging like that. Like, I said I'm gonna be uploading more this year, and they just leave y'all hanging. Like, why did I do that? That is so messed up. But yeah, we're about to check out this video by Yoyo808. It's about our childhood. Hey, Gen Z, man, we had it good for real. Dang, like y'all just don't understand. But hey, let's get into it though.
Yeah, real quick, before you click off this video, sing along to this jingle with me. 800-588-2300 Empire today.
Okay, so my thing with that jingle, bro, you could have chose a better jingle. But we all know it's this one, the Reese's Puff one.
Peanut butter chocolate, great when separate, but when they combine, they make the morning time epic. Morning time epic.
Like, bro, come on, bro. That's supposed to support the Gen Z for the first commercial, bro. Come on now. You for real?
If you could finish that jingle, you better hop on a grill, uncle. Boy, I know that's right. You better put some mints and Vaseline in your purse, my dukes. Us 2000s kids getting old.
That is crazy. We are kind of getting old, though. Like,
talk to him, nephew.
I'm like 20. I'm about to be 21 in a couple months, but golly, it's not even going to be the same for real. For like, who's using DVDs? They still sell them, but we're not really watching them like that for real. We can just watch it on the TV now. Like, we don't need no DVDs to watch these movies, which is crazy. But yeah,
I like the 90s kids though. Come on now. But we getting there.
Alright though. Look. 90s kids, they're not that old. Come on now. Don't do them like that. It's just the 90s. They're like in their 30s right now. You didn't have to do them like that. Actually, the crazy thing is, they're still in their 20s. They're not old. Come on now, you ain't have to do them like that, my boy. Like, that's crazy, man. But then when you mention it, is 80s kids technically like 90s kids when you think about it? Because they technically grew up with the 90s shows and stuff. Keep that in your mind.
The thing that's interesting about our childhood specifically is that it's the first in literal history that can be relived with overwhelming photographic and video proof. Like, imagine if TikTok was a thing 100 years ago.
Brand new whip got
Whips? Ain't no freaking way, bro. Ain't no freaking way you put that on there, bro. Did they just say whip shopping?
brand new whip got
That don't say whip shopping. Oh my god. Bro, ain't no freaking way you just put whip shop. You know what?
But who was playing the McDonald's games that they used to have in the Happy Meals? Like, yeah, we remember Cartoon Network, but who remembers only owning like 3 DVDs that were never in the original case, mind you, and not being able to decide which ones to put on?
Okay, the whole DVD thing, that was actually a nice touch. Cause like, who remembers having like a DVD player and just waiting for the DVD thing just hit the corner of the screen? Like, yo, you know something we did? Bro, we had a whole toothpaste thing, right? Where like your disc would be scratched and you had to find a solution to like fix the disc. What did the internet tell us? They told us to reuse freaking toothpaste. I only did it once and it never worked, and I never did again. It was so bad. But yeah, I know there's better solutions too. Like, apparently they have CD cleaners. Apparently that's a thing. You can literally carry the disc to the store and get it fixed yourself, which is crazy. Like, why the heck do we waste our time putting toothpaste on it knowing that it wasn't gonna work in the first place?
I mean, speaking of watching things, to those who know where this music is from,
you guys are crazy. If you've seen this, knowing what the YouTubers have said about the videos, why the heck will you watch it? Why would you watch it? That's nasty. Like, y'all nasty. Like, what the world? Like, what the heck y'all thinking? Why, if you say don't watch it, don't watch it. But the thing about us Gen Z is, if somebody tell us not to do something, we're gonna do it anyway. That's literally how it always been.
fast food isn't my one cup of tea, but can we talk about how McDonald's is just a food place now? Like, they used to have arcades, cool seats, the playgrounds, and now they look like LA Fitness buildings. Shit, I haven't even seen Ronald McDonald in the commercials anymore. What happened to fast food places? Does Burger King even have the crowns, or did this nigga take the last one? I mean, we really went from Happy Meals to Cardi B meals. That's a hard pill to swallow.
Why would they switch up the whole Happy Meal thing? Bruh, I can't you not. One time I had a Happy Meal, and I was like a little older, probably like maybe 10. And they changed everything. We had a small value fry turn into a little thing like this. What they gonna do with this? 3 fries? You're giving me 3 fries. That mess is so crazy. But then the toys is like, I don't know, they've been slacking off. Like, you don't really see kids playing with the McDonald's toys nowadays. Like, they're not as good as they used to. I remember having me a Mega Man toy. I always thought that mess was cool. Like, I thought that was fire. But nowadays, it's like, they are standard, like, figure. Like, they don't do anything. None of that. Like, they're generic.
They had no personality, bro. That's just toys in general. Honestly, it all went downhill when they stopped making Beyblades out of metal. Like, what are these plastic abominations that they call Beyblades now?
Now, Beyblades, bruh. Beyblades was so fire back in the day. Like, we had the Bakugans, we even had the Pokemon cards and stuff like that. But nothing really touched the level of Beyblades. Like, literally, a kid would have a whole, like, stadium and stuff. You could bring your Beyblade and stuff like that, and you could challenge them. Like, people would, like, put down money and stuff. They'll bet and everything. It would be so nice. Like, it would make lunch much funner, PE much funner, all that, bro. Like, everybody had a Beyblade back in the early 2000s. Like, it was real. It was real nice, though, too. Dang, like, it sucks that most of us, we probably sold our Beyblades by now. I know I did mine. That mess, I either lost it or sold it. I can't even freaking remember, but the real metal was some good stuff. And I was literally just talking about this the other day, so I had to mention it.
I don't know if I aged or if I took too many metal Beyblades to the dome, but the world has just lost its color. Shit do not hit the same no more. Even the viral stuff.
Could you mention video game? Bruh, video games is not the same anymore. We had games like Def Jam, NBA Street, NFL Street, SmackDown versus Raw. 2K just doesn't hit like how, like, it don't hit how it used to be. Like, freaking SmackDown versus Raw versus the 2K WWE games, they just not the same. Like, literally, the 2011 SmackDown versus Raw game, you literally could do anything you want. Literally. Now it's like, it's so freaking bland and like stiff and stuff. And then, can we mention how 2K, they release the same game every year for the NBA? Like, can we all mention that? It's been the same game since 2017. Y'all gotta switch that mess. Like, at least make NBA Live come out, EA. Like, what the heck are y'all doing? They need competition. For they come on, man, release a game. I'm trying to play that mess on my gaming channel, but hey, if y'all want to see that, y'all gotta check out the gaming channel. Link is in the description.
Alright, I will say, I'm sure a lot of you younger lot can also relate to this video. As much as my peers would hate to admit it, we're all Gen Z.
I'm a Gen Zer! I'm one of y'all! Hold on. How am I one of y'all?
See, this is crazy. Like, the fact that 25-year-olds are Gen Z, it just doesn't work. And, like, why? Why is the generation so long to the point where a 25-year-old is a Gen Z? Like, we don't act the same. None of that. Like, we don't act the same as the 10-year-olds out here nowadays. Like, that mess is so freaking crazy. But, like, how the heck am I a Gen Z? Actually, no, that makes sense.
Technology has done something interesting to this generation in particular because half of us grew up watching technology advance and the other half grew up with advanced technology. I mean, Gen Z was stealing from the book fair, but Gen Z was doing the devious lick challenge on TikTok, and y'all was demons for that one, I'm not gonna lie.
Stealing from the book fair was great. Bruh, I wanted to do that mess, but I just couldn't get myself to do it. But we all know it was in everybody's mind because we know none of us had money. None of us had money to go get the books. They had some good books out there. I didn't have the money. All I could do was just look at the books. I couldn't do nothing. And then they had the little stations where you get the erasers and the cool little pins and stuff. You know, the little junk where it got the multiple colors on it. And you could like push them down at once and stuff. But yeah, like nobody had money for that. I didn't even have money for it. I'm pretty sure some of my friends didn't have money for it either. But hey, that's how it was at the book fair, for real.
I was scared to talk back to my teachers because I didn't want my name tag getting put in the yellow section. And y'all was stealing bathroom stalls, fire hydrants, and water fountains. Demon timing. I was walking in the hallways, running my finger through the creases of the bricks, excited to turn in my cereal box tops for a finger puppet and a dum-dum. And you was calling your teachers by their first names. Boy, I would never.
See, now that's crazy. The whole thing with the newer generation, actually, I can't even say the newer generation because we're the same thing. But literally, when I graduated my school, the most wildest stuff happened. Like, literally the most wildest stuff happened. It would be on the news. My friends from the previous grade would tell me all about it. That mess is so freaking wild, like what happened at that school. That mess is so wild. But god dang.
The most trouble I ever got into at school was when I figured we could start fires with our school IDs. Back in middle school, we had these name tag things that I'm sure y'all still have. We figured out that if you put the ID in between your desk and the chair in front of you and secure it, you could pull the necklace part really hard and it would start to smoke.
Funny thing is, I actually do got a name tag. I got a name tag, and I think I still have it right here. But I'm not showing the school. I'm not showing the school. But just know it's right here. But I never had one of those little string things for the little name tag.
I remember I got caught this one time. My teacher sees me doing it and tries to confiscate my ID. So she grabs the metal part of my ID and burns her hand. Like, I know I was in the wrong, but the part that gets me upset is that she blamed me for her getting burnt like she didn't see fire and grab the nearest piece of metal.
Speaking of that, that is wrong. That is very wrong on a teacher. And it's kind of weird because it kind of falls on that same like subject of when you have to go to the bathroom, but then the teacher just doesn't let you go, even though you know deep down you really got to go to the bathroom and they don't care. But then what will happen if you just all on the seat? They gonna blame you for it when it was their fault for not letting you go to the bathroom. But golly.
Gen Z, we had a good childhood, but Gen Z isn't doing too bad either. Like, the new Cartoon Network does have some bangers, and we may have had Toonami, but they have Attack on Titan. Like, bro, Dragon Ball Z was cool, but I'm talking about experiencing these animes as a child.
Alright, now, you can't do that on us like that, man. We had some fire anime and some good cartoons too, but they have a lot of good stuff, but our stuff was better. Like, literally, we had a bunch of better cartoons. Like, the fact that we got so much good cartoons. Remember cartoons where you could just choose whatever, like, show you want to air on TV? We had that. They didn't. And crazy thing is, Cartoon Network just announced that, right? They just announced that last year that they're bringing back cartoons. But the fact that we was able to choose our shows says a lot about everything. Like, we had a whole bunch of successful shows like Billy and Mandy, Pop-Up Girls, Dexter's Laboratory, all shows that we picked. Even My Life as a Teenage Robot, that was picked by the audience. And the fact that we had the power to do that says a lot.
Gen Z and Gen Z, like, we have our differences, but at least we can say we're not as old as the 90s kids. You didn't say anything about the GameCube.
Fuck you, Yo-Yo.
Great video. Bruh, Yoyo8, you killed it again. Great video. You always make good bangers. Like, I remember the video, like, if you see this right now, I remember the videos where you used to draw and stuff on the boxes and stuff. Bro, you gotta bring that back. If you see this, you gotta bring that back. Like, people would love to see you draw. They would love to see how you do everything. Don't show them your secrets now, but they'll like to see how you make your stuff come to life. Trust me, they'll love it. But yeah, that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, and also let me know what other video I should react to. And also, did you miss your boy? Like, hey, I'm back. I'm not gonna be playing no more. I'm gonna be doing my scam call. Oh my gosh, bro, they had to ruin the. You know what? Hey, I'm gonna end it like that. Peace out. I'm gonna keep doing everything. Peace.